I think I'm going to start selling foot pictures on the internet. Because something's got to pay for this alcohol that I drink. Anyway, I already took one shit today. As soon as I got home from work, and I had some other stuff to take care of, and then I was watching that Inventing Anna thing on Netflix, and I had a few beers, clearly. And I was about to go to bed, but I stepped outside to smoke a cigarette, and then, like, you know, like when your bottoms of your guts get heavy, and you're just like, oh my god, if I don't fucking take a shit, I'm gonna fucking die. Because it's so fucking heavy. That happened to me. So, anyway, that's why I am where I am. Y'all read about that Anna Delvey case? Because I read about it when it first came out, and then I forgot about it, and I got really fucking excited that Netflix was making an entire, like, mini series about it, or limited series, or the fuck they call them things now. But I've watched 6 episodes. I'm about to start episode 7. Super fucking good. Super fucking good TV. Julia Garner is in it. She is playing Anna Delvey / Sorokin, or whatever her name is. It's just, it's really good. And I was really annoyed because, like, I'd never actually seen the real Anna, whatever her name is, talk. And I was really annoyed with, like, the weird accent that Julia Garner was carrying for the whole series. Until yesterday when, god damn, did I just swallow and, like, look like that? Yeah. Fuck, I'm drunk. I had a really long fucking day. But I was really annoyed with that accent she was carrying through the whole show until, like, apparently this Anna Delvey girl got out of prison about a year ago, and I saw just a portion because I didn't want to watch the whole thing yet. I'll watch it eventually, probably, but I just saw a portion of it. I just wanted to hear a clip of her speaking to see how close the weird accent Julia Garner was carrying was to how she actually speaks. Because it didn't sound like a German accent to me, which is what she's pretending to be, even though she's Russian. It didn't really sound like a Russian accent to me. And so it was just, it's weird. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I need to listen to more, like, Russian people speaking English or German people speaking English and try to figure out what the fuck in between that she was trying to do, but Julia Garner is pretty much spot on in her portrayal of how this person acted, how, like, her mannerisms and her accent and whatnot. It's a really interesting story. If you haven't read anything about it, I would suggest that you Google Anna Delvey, Delvey. That shit's nuts. Like, how is what I want to know. I just spilled beer on my squatty potty. Oh, well, it's cheap beer. I ran out of my good beer, so I gotta go get some better ones tomorrow. But anyway, it's a really good show. If you haven't looked into this, it is about this Russian girl whose family relocated to Germany when she was young, and they're not well off or anything. They're not, from what I understand, they're not, like, hurting for money, but they're not, like, rich or anything. They're just, I guess, average middle class or something. And the daughter, the Anna girl, or Anka, or however the fuck you say it in Russian, I don't know. I don't speak Russian. She moved to the States, or came to the States and stayed or something, and basically, like, willy-nilly'd her way into high society, passing herself off as, like, a German heiress, and was able to rack up some pretty substantial like bills at several different substantial hotels in New York. Did some international travel, stole a jet, basically, like, for free. Did it for free. Didn't have a dime to her name. Now that she's out of prison, maybe she should teach some classes on that shit. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to. I would, if she taught one of those classes and it was like readily available, I would probably go take it. But I don't plan to do those things. I just would really love to listen to how she was able to. I mean, even like, I mean, she went to parties and was like drinking 1975 bottles of champagne and shit. Like, how did she not get drunk and break character? Unless they're just embellishing how much she partied in this show, like, which it doesn't seem like they have. How did she... It's like 1:30 in the morning. How did she never break character? I don't understand. I don't know if I would call that genius or mental illness, but there's something there. Something is there. I haven't figured out what it is yet, but it's there. Definitely. But like, the weird thing is, like, this is gonna sound like super fucking like shallow and rude probably, but like, when I see pictures of her, she seems plain, like the real one. Like, she seems plain, and maybe it's because all we've ever seen. Well, no, not even that. Like, even like the Instagram photos or whatever that we see, like, she's just plain looking to me. And I'm not one to talk. I'm not talking shit about any other bitches, like, looks or whatever. Part of the show emphasizes how she was able to get so far was because of how flawless and perfect she was. I'm just like, maybe that was an embellishment. I don't know. Maybe the show was embellishing, and that's why I have this current thought process in my head. But I'm just like, I mean, there wasn't anything special, you know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a person who is attracted to women, so I really couldn't make that judgment one way or the other. I thought either that was one of the parts of the show where it says at the beginning there's a disclaimer at the beginning of every episode that says everything about this story is true except for the parts that are completely made up. And I don't know if that portion of the show where it said was she was flawless, blah, 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 by the fashion designer dude named Val or whoever he was in real life. I don't know if that was an embellishment. Anyway, look at me drunk talking with my beer while I'm sitting on the toilet. So it's a really intriguing story. It is one I would like to follow. I am curious whether or not after her years in prison, she is going to continue to act the way that she did. I'm pretty sure she is currently detained, and they're trying to deport her because she has now officially overstayed her visa. But it's there's something to be said for someone who could do everything that she did. And it's a really good show. Whether most of it's true or most of it's false, I don't know, but it's a great show to watch. Anyway, that's about all I had to say. I gotta go to bed. Fuck that beer. I gotta go to bed. Fuck this.